Hey guys, Marco here, recording this brief video for two purposes: to share about the upcoming ceremonies, the Wixarixa ceremonies. And so there's a few things that are important to note about this. Really quick, a little bit about myself. I've been following these ways for about a decade now, and during that time I've had an opportunity to experience South American, North American, Central American cultures and traditions, and one that's been of particular interest to me has been the Wixarixa culture. The Wixarixa culture is a culture that comes from Mexico, working with the peyote, or as they refer to it, the Hikuri. And the thing that's important to note about their culture in particular is that up until about 15-20 years ago, they didn't allow any outsiders into their circles. So they were completely closed off. And they've been that way since pre-contact with the European people, the conquistadors arriving in these waters. They knew what was coming. They got out of the way. And their purpose was to protect their culture, which they've done incredibly well. So to get access into their culture is quite a unique experience in and of itself. And then within their culture, there's different levels of elders and people that are running ceremonies. Now, I've been fortunate enough that I've crossed paths with someone that I consider to be impeccable in the way that he works. He's even invited us out to his community where they live in a very, very remote part of Jalisco. And the beautiful thing about their community is, and their culture, is that when they bring their ceremonies, it's not just the person facilitating, they also bring musicians. So they have a traditional violin and guitar that is from their culture, that carries the songs of their culture. And so what this means is when you partake in one of these ceremonies and they've got the opportunity to share these songs from their culture, it gives you a deeper insight than if it was just someone offering you the plant and just singing the songs as a facilitator. So it allows a slightly deeper gaze into everything that their culture offers. Now, as far as the ceremony itself goes, sometimes people find themselves saying, especially if they're new, saying, I don't know if I'm ready for it, I don't know if I feel it, things like this. And the truth is, we're never ready for things like this because we're stepping into something that is the unknown. And the reality is, we don't know what tomorrow holds. So we never know what we're ready or not ready for. But it's a question of, am I willing to give myself an experience? And, well, what is that experience? Well, the word peyote itself, it means shimmering heart. So when people ask, what's the experience like? That's what it's like. It connects you to that beautiful childlike energy in the heart that feels like a shimmering glow. And with the peyote, they speak a lot about it being the beauty way. So it's a lot about connecting to the beauty of life and to the sweetness of life. Now, as far as what you might experience, you might find you release some emotional, mental baggage. You might find you come out a little bit lighter. There may be some physical cleansing that takes place. That's all fine, and it's all part of it. The important thing is to recognize that these ceremonies are really a celebration of life. They're an opportunity to come along and to learn how to celebrate life, to learn how to be in good connection with life, how to be in good relationship with life, and how to be in good relationship with everything that's around us. And so if you're curious about having a good relationship with life, about celebrating life, and perhaps letting go of some baggage, then perhaps there's something here for you. You have an invite, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. More than happy to help out, and I look forward to seeing you around the fire soon.